it's me again. My name's Gareth and I am an English vapor. Now, today's video I want to show you about four mods. They're budget mods. Now, I just wanted to show people that you don't have to necessarily spend 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 pounds on a mod that does temperature control that's up to 70, 80 watts. You don't have to spend that sort of money. I've got four to choose from here today that I've been vaping on for the last few months, which I think for the money that I've paid for them and the money that you could pay for them, they're superb. I mean, the first one I've got here is an SMY 75. This is a 75 watt temperature control device, single 18650 battery. This one is in the wood grain finish, as you can see. But this was £14.50 from GearBest on a flash sale. And they have flash sales, pops up every now and again. You go on GearBest and you go through the list of stuff that you'll want, put it in your basket, and every now and again just check couple of days later and that it might be on a flash sale. I got this for £14.50. Free postage, sent through 2 weeks later. Love this. Also this is a LASIMO. This is an ELE CIGAR. This is an ELE CIGAR. This is what it came in by LASIMO. This is a 70 watt device. Now this isn't temperature control, but it's still a 70 watt device. I don't think you can, it's not going to, no, this is a 70 watts, sorry, single 18650 with a leatherette effect back. Again, single 18650, nice clicky buttons, power up and down, nice and simple. There's not much to the menu system because it doesn't do anything. It flips the screen round. That's about it, I think. But we can go through that when we go down on the table. I'm not going to do a long review. I'm not going to go through every single menu system. I'm just going to show you them up close so you can think, well, that's worth, yeah, okay. This one cost me £17 on GearBest. Again, a flash sale again, but 70 watts, single 18650, £17. Why wouldn't you? Next one, this is the KOOPOR Mini. SMok Joy KOOPOR Mini. Now this one is a 60 watt temperature control device. This has got temperature control. It doesn't do stainless steel temperature control, but it still does nickel and titanium temperature control. But this is a SMok product. It's heavy. It's solid in the hand. 60 watts. You know, you take the side back panel off here and you've got single 18650 battery in there. I mean, this one cost me £19. Again, a flash sale, GearBest. Brilliant, brilliant. And the last one is my favourite. This is the Zero Mini. It is by SXK. It's a clone. It's a Zero Mini SXK clone. A Nebula, I think it is. They do two of these. I've got a square screened one, and then they've got this slightly longer screen one that I have. But this is a solid C-framed, again, single 18650 device. But the buttons, the big chunky aluminium buttons on these are superb. This one, £17. I mean, £17. This one is a 60 watt device again. So you can't, I mean, 60 watts, if you're just getting into this, for £17, this is a Milo 2 tank. ELE Milo 2 tank on it. But 60 watts. When you first start out, and when you're only spending £17, £18 on mods, or £14 on mods, then you don't need to be spending, well, going up to, you probably won't even use the 60 watts. You think, well, I only smoke at 30, but for £17, get one of these, and when you do want to go up to, you know, 60 watts or even £14, go up to 75 watts. I mean, they're all here. So what we'll do, I'll just give you a quick close-up on individually on each one, and then you can decide for yourself. Again, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So let's go down to the table, pick out which one you like, get yourself on GearBest. Let's go down. Right, here we are then. Let's get started. Let's go with the LASIMO, the ELE CIGAR LASIMO. This one, Like I say, it was I think £18, 17, £18 this one. This is the one with the leatherette back, single 18650 battery again. Just want to show you the displays up close and things like that. It's just a very bright display, this one. Very crisp. I think you can see that on the camera there, how crisp. There you go, look, that's lovely and crisp. Very simple display. This one is temperature control mode, but only in nickel and titanium. The only options you do have on this one is you hold down the plus and the fire button, it locks it. Plus and the fire button again unlocks it. Minus button and fire button, that's your resistance. You want to set your resistance? Yep, that's what it is. It's 0.38 there. You hold down your plus and your minus together. There's your power. It's very bright again. There's your modes there: titanium, power, and nickel. You go into nickel. There's your 150 watts. Obviously you adjust your wattage here. So there's your centigrade. Sorry, you adjust your temperature. Round robin straight into Fahrenheit there. So this is actually quite a high. This is 660 Fahrenheit. I'm not even seeing. I do apologise. I've not seen that before. Then it shoots back down. It should start off again. Round robin back down to 3. Okay, should go down to 200, I assume. Yep. Then we're back down to the 100 again for centigrade there. Celsius, centigrade. And that is that. You cannot adjust the wattage in the temperature control mode, unfortunately. So hold these down again and do the same in titanium, of course, up and down. Go into power. This one, like I said, is a 70 watt device, so we're in power now. You do 7, it goes all the way up to 70 watts, this one. There, yeah, 70 watts. You've got your ohms readout there at the top, 0.38. You've got your live voltage readout there also. Battery there on the left, and then it tells you you're in power mode there, and obviously your watch is there on the right hand side. But again, for £17, you really cannot go wrong. Just a single 18650 battery. It's a C-frame mod, as you can see, nice and sturdy. It's the USB charging port, and I don't think it's upgradable. That'll just be your charging port. Is on the bottom there. ELE CIGAR. Now the next one I want to look at is the SMY 75. Now, like I said, I don't want to be too long, and this is the box that it would have come in. Like I say, it's the wood effect there. SMY. Literally, you get a USB cable there on the left, and your device sits there on the right, and that is it. I mean, I paid £14. I didn't expect much more than that, to be perfectly honest with you. But it is a temperature controlled device. This is only temperature controlled. I think it's, in fact, this is in stainless steel now. You click it 3 times, you're in wattage. 3 times nickel. 3 times titanium. Then you're back to stainless steel. There's your stainless steel indicator at the bottom there. There's your battery indicator. You get your ohms readout, and there's your degrees there in centigrade. It goes up to 315 degrees into centigrade, and I think it goes up to 600 degrees in Fahrenheit, and it goes really nice and crisp, and in 10 degree increments as well. Then you're back round robin there, look, back round, nice and simple, no messing about backwards, forwards, you know exactly where you want it, round robins every time. So we're back up to 295. Now the only difference between this is our stainless steel. We have a stainless steel coils in my San Diego tank here. Again, this was a GearBest special at £6, a San Diego tank. Dual coil there build. Not going to let me do it now. I'm going to let you show you that. But dual coil build, nice and splitty, this one. I love it. I do like this one. But the like I said, the only thing is with this is that you cannot adjust your wattage in temperature control mode. It's there, look, you got your 1 watt. Now if you watch the screen there, it doesn't fire over 47. Oh, 53 there was its top. It doesn't burn. It's fun. I've never had do any dry burns or anything like that, any dry hits with me. It's a novelty. I've got a K-Box 160 review I've just done. That does the same, but that just says 160 watts all the time, which is a little bit more scarier. But Again, this is a single 18650 battery. There isn't much to the menu. I paid £14 to it. I mean, if we hold that down and that down, hold minus down, nothing happens. Hold the plus and the power button down, no, nothing happens. Hold down those two together and nothing happens. So, I mean, it's literally as simple as that. 3 clicks, it gets you around the system. That's it. Your plus and minus button, it alter obviously your temperature and then your wattage. But for £14, it's fantastic. Again, it's another C-frame one. It's very strong. It's quite heavy. It's got lovely buttons. And there you go. It's 5 clicks for on. And there's your SMY logo there. So £14. SMY. Get yourself on GearBest. Have a look. See what you think. And we'll move on to the next one. Right, here we are with the next one. This is the KOOPOR by SMok. This was £19, this one, I think. Yeah, £19 on the flash sale again from GearBest. This is a 60 watt temperature control. This is a SMok, so it's a slightly different menu system. But this, the feel, the design, the weight of this is very nice. It's a SMok product. The buttons are very clicky, as you can see. It's a bit of a fingerprint magnet, as you can see for yourselves. The menu system again is very simple. I mean, if we press the up and the down there, that's your temperature hard. It's like when you press that and then you press this one as well, that's like a quick shortcut for the menu. But to actually get into the menu, you press it 3 times, but you have to wait. Now there's temperature control mode. There's your wattage mode. Just wait. Bang, you're on wattage mode there. Look. So 3 clicks again. Go to the coil, weight, titanium, stainless steel, nickel. So let's go to steel, weight. That's it, you're in steel. We're at 33. Actually, that's not done that, has it? Let's go to coil. Steel, nickel, steel. No. Doesn't seem to want to do that. I think it may be because of the actual, it's a Canthal coil inside there. So, but you get, let's try, hang on 1 second, let's just double check on that. Because I know there's a stainless steel, excuse me, a stainless steel on the I-Sub V tank I have here with me. Let's pop this on. Right, there we go, sorry about that. So let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Coil. Yes, we want stainless steel. Nope. Ah, that's the problem there, look, you see. So new coil up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to temperature control. TC. Normal. Great. 1, 2, 3. Let's go into here actually, maybe. Yeah. Let's change it to temp mode. There we go. Right, we have to select it into temp mode first. I do apologise, that was my fault there. So, let's go 3. We're back to coil. We're already on steel. And there we go. Ready to go there. And again, you cannot actually adjust the wattage in temperature control mode, unfortunately. This one here is screen time. Yep, that's literally it. How long the screen stays on for. This is for, yep, there's your puff counter. And this is your screen rotation. So we'll go to the right there, left. We'll keep it on the left for now. Boom. And there we are. Obviously you alter it. Left and right there. Let's see what it goes up to. 315, yeah. Then round robins through to Fahrenheit. Oh wow, that's quick. And it literally just keeps round robining, as you can see there, centigrade to 315 Fahrenheit. Yep. So there we go. But again, this one, £19, this one. So, bit of a fingerprint magnet, but the only thing with this one is, the battery door, I've actually had to put some double-sided foam on it because it rattles about. It really, really rattles about, unfortunately. But apart from that, there's your USB charging cable, your battery vent in there. Obviously, you've got a large battery venting area there as well. But weight-wise, build quality-wise, apart from that door, for £19 you cannot go wrong. And the display is crisp. It is nice, as you can see there. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's on the small side, but hey, you're paying £19 for a SMok product, which you cannot go wrong with. So let's move on to the next one. Right, and here we are then. This is the Zero Mini by let's have a look, see if we can see SXK there at the bottom. Can we see that? Yep, Zero Mini by SXK there. This is a 60 watt device. This is the SXK Nebula. Like I say, 60 watt device, a little bit of a fingerprint magnet. There's your USB port there, your plus and your minus buttons, as you can see there. Nice coloured display. This is a nicer blue one, this one. It's just slightly different to the rest of them. Again, crisp. There's your wattage. You've got your live voltage down at the bottom, your 0.35 there for your ohms recoil, and then your battery indicator there. And it's a lovely, lovely firing button. I've actually just turned it off, but 5 clicks for on there. It does look 60 watt, same coil, new coil top. Let's fire that. Yep, there we go, 0.34. So again, C-frame design. Now, with most of these mods that I've just showed you in this video, they're all, if any of the battery doors rattle, because of the design and the nature of the actual battery cover, you just squeeze it. Give it a squeeze together. If it's a little bit loose, and it makes it tighter. Simple as that. So this is a very basic design, this one, but it's just so nice and heavy. Again, and sturdy. And these buttons are very nice, very different compared to this, you know, with the surround and all that sort of stuff. It's a very nice looking device. This does come in a range of colours. Probably should have said about the other ones as well. The KOOPOR, SMok KOOPOR, comes in black and white, as well as the silver. This one comes in a whole range of colours. You get maple, you've got a walnut effect. This is just a wood grain effect. You get a lot of different colours. I mean, get yourself on GearBest, have a look, see what you think. With all of them, in fact. And this one is my favourite. This is a heavy, robust. You think you can drop this all day long and it won't break. It hasn't got stainless steel temperature control though, unfortunately, this one, which is a little bit disappointing because I do like my stainless steel, because you can obviously use temperature control and you can then flick straight to power mode as well. It will actually do both. The menu system on this, if you press the minus button and the power button, this is your stealth mode there. So we'll unstealth it, as it were. Hold the top button and the power button. This will flip your screen. Press the button 3 times and you go into wattage mode, temperature control mode nickel, temperature control mode titanium. Like I say, I'm back to wattage. So if you go to temperature nickel, excuse me, you got your it'll go up to 300 degrees there, and then stop. And then if we go down, it'll go round robin there. Look, and you can only press down on this, and then you go. So your Fahrenheit will be at the lower end there. So you press down to get to Fahrenheit, and if you want to go back up to your, well, no, go down again. So you always have to press down. Press down, you're in temperature control for centigrade. Down again, you're back into Fahrenheit, as you can see there from the display. So it goes from 100 to 300, 200 to 600 centigrade and Fahrenheit. There is your wattage. I've not actually figured out a way how to change your wattage. I think it's actually just what you were in wattage mode. So 37.6, if we now press 3 times to go back to wattage mode. Yeah, 37.6. So whatever you've got set in your wattage mode, go into temperature control mode and it'll carry it across from there into your, say, titanium, for instance. Yeah, 37.6 again. And then you just set your temperature there, which is great. I haven't actually got anything nickel or titanium, so unfortunately I can't show you it running. But we're back into wattage mode. Got my Milo 2 on the top there. Runs perfectly at 37.5. So what we'll do is we'll go back up, we'll have a vape on all of them. Another final thoughts on each device, and then I'll leave you to it. Thanks very much. Right, welcome back. We're up top. You can see my face, which is always a winner for you guys. I'm just kidding, of course. So, I'll start with the SMY, the ELE CIGAR, this one. This one was, I think, 17 or 18 pounds. I said I had them all written down earlier. Basically, they're all below 20 pounds. This one I think was about 17, maybe 18. This is the 70 watt that I showed you earlier. Now, apart from the little bit of rattle on the door, but for what you're paying for these, it really doesn't bother me. So, apart from the rattle on the battery door, it's faultless really, £17. You've got 70 watts in here. Now, I've got the theorem tank on the top here. Let's have a... Delightful. I mean, I know the tank's doing all the work. That's where the flavour's coming from. This is just a bit of power. But as far as it goes, you know, I'm on 39 watts with this. Great. £17. Awesome. Right. The SMY 75. This is the temperature control one. I've got this in stainless steel's temperature control mode now. We're running at 295 watts. Sorry, 295 degrees. And we'll give this one a go as well. Again, this is clicky buttons. Nice front, all C-frame, single 18650. And this is the £14 one. This is why it's one of my favourites, because I only paid £14 and it's stainless steel temperature control. Superb. Nice display, crisp display, quite a large display, one of the larger displays out of all of the ones I'm showing you today. But £14.50 this one. Temperature control, nickel, titanium and stainless steel. And this is reading at a 0.12 as well. So it goes down to 0.1, I think this one does. But good battery life, £14.50. Okay. Now the smok, the KOOPOR Mini, this is an upgradable. This is, you can charge it through the bottom there, but you better to charge it individually, the actual battery in a separate standalone charger. But again, the only down is this battery door. Right, without that foam bit I've got inside, you see a little pad there, just packs it out. And on the top there, I've had to put a double-sided sticky tape foam pad as well. And without that, this all day long, click, 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 click. As soon as you put it in your hand, click, 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 it falls off, comes down, comes down, comes down. Drove me mad. But I like the look of it. Again, this one is £17, I think. No, £19 this one. This is one of the most expensive ones. This is £19 from GearBest. Again, on a flash sale. But it's a smok product. Again, that battery, it did annoy me. Hence why I've put foam on it. But it's a nice looking device, so I've put foam on it. And it's now absolutely fine. You shouldn't have to put foam on it. But it fixed it for me, and now I can use it. But yeah, this is a 60 watt device, this one. This has got temperature control on titanium and on nickel, but just not on the stainless steel. If I can remember, is that right? Or did it do stainless steel? Can't remember. It does do stainless steel, sorry, it does. That's why I tested it with this tank. Sorry, I do apologise. So this does all three on stainless steel as well. This is stainless steel, nickel and titanium. 60 watt. I mean, £19, you've got all three again. Whatever you want, really. A lovely feel to it. I mean, that's good. Let's turn her up a bit on the temperature side. 295, when I normally have it on. Normal hit. Absolutely love it. Again, no dry hits, but this tank I do like these tanks. For the iSubs, I mean, they're only very cheap. And you're getting stainless steel cores with them now. So great. But, like I say, one of my main favourites is this Nebula. I use this quite a lot. I don't know why. This is the one that hasn't got stainless steel in it, this one. But I just like it. I think it's the feel of it, the way the ergonomic design of the back just feels right in my hand. I like to push it like that. Either way, I think I'm a finger pusher. I do like to finger push. Again, I know it's the tank making the vapour, but 37.5 watts, nice display. These buttons, I think, it's just the difference in buttons. It looks like they've put a little bit more effort into the buttons. But this one, again, this was £17. But all of these devices are under £20. You can probably buy all 4 of these for about £75, maybe £72, £73. And you have 4. You know, or you can buy a top-end DNA and get 1 device. But I'd like to have 4. I've got quite a few devices. I like to take a couple out with me at a time. I like to alternate between them in days, different days here, there and everywhere. But only supposed to be a quick video, so I'll round it up now. So there is your budget mods, between 60 and 70 watt mods. And I like them all. Hence why I bought them all. I mean, it was a bit of a risk to start with. Didn't know what I was getting. But as you can see for yourself, they all work perfectly fine. I've never had any dry hits with the temperature control. You don't have to spend a lot of money on temperature control devices anymore. And I've just proved that with these 4 mods in front of me now. So I'm going to go because there is a fly flying around, winding me up all of a sudden. It's 1:45 in the morning. It's obviously got no place to be. So, thanks again. Tune in next time. And